God damn it. Why is this happening? Yeah, hello Oceano. A fraudulent copyright claim was put on the video, so now it's... I lost all your chat. I lost the entire chat. I still have my own recording, but I lost the chat. I hate this. So yeah, I'm waiting until people are here again because this is actually a very important scene. And it pains me that it was like... Mary in the chat, I leave to get some food and YouTube is copyright claiming the entire stream. What in the world? Blue Mage in the chat, what happened? What happened? Somebody flagged the stream. Somebody flagged the stream and had YouTube remove the entire footage and all of the comments that you guys wrote. So basically this is the only time I'm glad that I'm taking the time to read out all your comments, because this is now the only way for me to ever access these comments again, because what you wrote is gone forever, because some guy thought that it was a crime to stream Celis and Sheena running in the dark swirl of destruction. I need to calm down. I will calm down, but this is ridiculous. And let me just really do something real quick, because now I need to make extra sure. I need to make extra sure that my what I save on my hard drive doesn't get lost. So I need to really quickly make a safety copy of that, because this is getting ridiculous. I need to protect the footage for obvious reasons. Very sorry, but like I'm moving the footage to a safer hard drive. Like, I'm waiting for more people to come back. I'm sorry, for now it's just that the Celis and Sheena are running needlessly stream. Actually, let me put some text there so I don't need to repeat that all the time. I already sent like a dispute, because unless the dispute goes through, I am not getting back all you guys' comments, which is bad for me because I need to be able to quote these for my method. But yeah, this makes me really angry. Like, how am I supposed to legitimize? Maybe I should have done Twitch. Maybe it was a mistake to do this on YouTube. I guess YouTube really doesn't want people to actually use its platform, because if it did, it wouldn't do this. Let me just figure out, there's no better way to do this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just waiting for people to come back. Ian Bar in the chat, that sucks. What chart would flag your stream? Somebody who has no idea what the point of streaming anything is. I'm just waiting, so I got 3 people here, 4 people. 3 to 4 people. This just makes me so angry, because now I'm scared. Now I'm scared that this will get flagged again and I'll again lose all you guys' comments. Or that they might even take down my entire channel and all of the comments go down. There's no way to download the chat. If I could just download the chat, it would be easier, but I can't. I still have the footage. I still have, like, the points where I read you guys' comments out, but the thing is, I can't quote myself quoting you. That's not good. That's not how you do it. So, like, YouTube's broken system is actively messing with science right now. I'm saying it. I know this sounds presumptuous, but this is what's happening. I'm trying to legitimize this whole system as a way for somebody to do their master's thesis. And this is what I get for it. Okay, we have 4 people here now. I'll keep going. I feel sorry for the 6 people who got knocked out by this nonsense. But I can't wait here all day. I am so sorry. Actually, just a moment. I'm getting myself a beer. I know it's not good form to drink beer while you're researching, but I guess good form has already been thrown out of the window. So I'm getting myself, it doesn't have a lot of booze, it's just like very little booze, but I need that little booze right now to calm my nerves. That is not the text that I wanted to display, but okay. Here we go. Be right back. I'm back. I have beer. I can do this now. And I just hope nobody goes around flagging my videos again for no good reason. There we go. I'm just checking my phone real quick. I need to check something real quick. So, Mary in the chat, I think this is the rantiest I've ever heard you. Holy shit. Yeah, and I'm sorry for it. I'm sorry for it. This was, I don't mean to drag you guys into it, but I hope you understand why my anger has been brought forward. And why I am angry. Let me just check real quick if... Hey, Noji in the chat, bot flagged you with? Oh, I wish it was maybe it was a bot, but like... maybe it was a bot, but it feels like a person, because from the email they sent, it was probably a person, and I don't know who did it. Anyway, let's continue. So I don't know where you guys, what you guys remember, but like last we left off, Sheena and Sellers were running because they thought they were gonna be eaten by Eternal Darkness monster and had to swear, like their loyalty to Sellers, but then Lloyd came and said, no, actually you two have worth because you're two of my best friends and I like my friends, that's why you have worth. And now Sellers is like, no can do. I guess we just have to trust the one guy who sees worth in us. He's telling us to not run away. He believes in me. I believe in you, Lloyd. I'm coming to you now. Me, Sellers, who kind of has a worth. God damn it, he was faster than me. Are you going to run away again? I will eliminate the entire population of Mizuho. I'm not running away. I will unite the world. And my people and the people of Mizuho will be waiting for me in the united world. Betraying their expectations would be running away. She's saying like a saying. She says, will it be a demon or a snake? I'm not sure what this means, demon or snake, but I guess she's just saying I'm going to risk everything on this. Mary in the chat, God, I love them. They're super great characters, honestly. Both of you, welcome back. I mean, if we ended up running away from the fact that we were born, that wouldn't help anyone, would it? Right. I mean, you actually gave us a bit of worth in this world. I guess we just have to grow some guts and actually face these trials. Yeah, if you run away, you can't begin to do anything. Just checking if the stream still records, because the recording will be important. Just what worth can there be by people who will forever be haunted by their cursed blood? Sometimes running away is salvation. But humans are so prideful. Oh, we got a golden spider. Wait, is this a reference to the spider thread story? Is this a reference to the spider thread story? Because it's a spider. I'll just make a note of the spider thread story. If anybody wants to know about it, just ask me. If somebody in the chat knows it, just write it down. What is this? A spider figurine? But it's half broken. It's kind of creepy. It might be telling you to not run away. Seriously? That's cliche. But I guess he's right. We should take it along with us. David M in the chat, I missed the Soda Valuable Sellers. Mary in the chat, Golden Spider sounds like a name for a fake award show. Oceano, I don't remember much of it. Okay, basically, I wonder if this whole thing just now was a reference to Kumo no Ito, the Spider's Thread, which is like a very famous short story by a very famous Japanese author who I actually really like a lot. Basically, the short novella is about a thief who has not done a single good thing in his life except for saving a spider that he almost stepped on when he was on his way one day. So when he dies, of course, he goes to the underworld, to like where the bad people go when they die. And then there is like Amida Butsu, like one of the Buddhas, up in his pure land, where he, in his limbo of happiness, where he keeps the people who can't quite go to the real heaven yet. And he looks down and he sees that one sinner and he's like, well, he did one good thing. I guess I can give him a chance. So he lowers a little spider thread down into hell for the guy to climb up on. And the guy sees it and he grabs it and he tries to climb up to the pure land on it. But the thing is, when he climbs up it, after him he sees a lot of other sinners coming as well. And he's scared because he's like, it's too heavy. The thread is going to break, even though it already should break with just one person on it. But he's just so panicked that immediately he screams out, "Go away, all of you! This is mine and mine alone." And as a result of that, the thread actually snaps, and they are all damned to hell forever. And the Buddha just shakes his head, sighs, and goes back to his business. And that's basically what that story is about. And I think this might have sort of been a reference to that, because these two think that their whole existence is sinful, and that they don't deserve to be saved. But Lloyd extended a hand to them, told them to not be afraid, not run away, and that he'll save them. And they actually, like, turned towards the danger of the spider, and did not run away or scream, "It's too much, this isn't going to save me." And so they were saved. So, like, Lloyd is kind of Buddha in this story. So I feel like this is a reference. So, Mary in the chat was curious about the spider thread story. I just told it. Blue Mage in the chat, it was written by Ryunosuke Akutagawa. Thank you for that. Yeah, and the Akutagawa awards are named after that author too. There's actually an award named after that author because he's so famous. Then David in the chat, Yao. Yep. Henochi, oh true, interesting possible connection. Then Blue Mage, it is referenced in Skyward Sword and Danganronpa Wii. Not just those, the story is referenced a lot. It's a big staple of Japanese pop culture, honestly. Just like Journey to the West. So, let's continue. We got the spider figurine. Am I going to find the other two here? Yeah, of course they're here. Let's save. Oh wait, I can still, I can challenge something here, I guess. I think I figured out who flagged the video. I think I figured out who flagged the last stream. Oh my freaking god, how desperate can people be? That is just... Okay, that just makes me angry. Why would you do that? And now he's deleted the comment. No, he didn't. God damn it, some people have no life, seriously. Mary in the chat, okay, my award show joke ended up being more appropriate than I expected. Pretty much. Oh, there's fear and anxiety in people's hearts. I live to devour it. Will you come to me? Will you bring me your anxieties? Yes. Then come. Then come, then give me the deepest darkness that sleeps at the bottom of your heart. I will talk about what I just found out. Wait, first I need to check that I have everybody on auto. And while I fight this thing, I will explain you what I just found out regarding the stream. Oh yeah, Genius is on manual. Okay, everybody should be on auto now. Good. Actually I'll set, yeah, that should work. So, just now somebody posted on my channel the comment that in all caps, go back to Persona videos, please. And like the timing is like so accurate that I just feel like that guy probably flagged the video in order to make me stop streaming and just make Persona videos again. Which honestly makes me want to make Persona videos even less. Like, I'm going to continue making Persona videos, but right now I'm working on my master's thesis, and I kind of would like to graduate. And I know that people want the next video, but like, flagging my stream for that is just a bust. That makes me the opposite of motivated to do that. That makes me the opposite of motivated to go back to making the videos that I'm not happy with anymore because I feel I could have done them better. Light runs away from the darkness, and you became the new light. The darkness that has run away into the light. The anxious person who has run away into the darkness had lost this power. Yeah, I'm sorry for getting angry there again, but like, really. Honestly, to be completely honest, I'm just guessing. I have no proof that that is actually what happened. But like, the timing is so appropriate. I want to make Persona videos again, but I have to graduate, so, Also, I need to make sure that I'm not saving on the wrong slot. Did I accidentally save on the wrong slot at one point? No? Okay, good. I'm very sorry for getting so angry there, I really am. It's just, I'm working so hard on my thesis. And to have people angry because for me not constantly doing something that I wasn't even getting money from really. Instead of prioritizing doing something that still gets out content, but like, also like, furthers my education is just... Anyway, let's move the lift. You two! We're going to save you now. Wait, wasn't Lloyd here just now? But he disappeared. Just what was that? A trap? Even if it is, I don't want to stay here. You're right, there's no use in it. Let's go and search Lloyd. You too! I'm so glad you're doing well. Alicia! That can't be. Please wait. I'll lead you to where Lloyd is right now. You are an illusion. Alicia is dead. Yes, she was killed. Exactly. But what am I then? Sister, what am I? I mean, I am right here. I am breathing. And now you're telling me that I'm dead? My own sister? I'm... Of course, Lord Regal has killed me. But I'm alive now. Isn't that enough for you? You delusion, disappear! Presea! No, we don't know yet if she's fake. Sister, I knew you'd believe in me. Thank you. Oh, you. Stop. If you do not stop, then... Oh, Lord Regal, why would you kill me? You're so awful. Be quiet, fake! Presea, what are you going to do? If you're trying to kill Alicia, then I'm your enemy. Be ready to fight me. Both of you, stop! Ouch! That was Lloyd's voice. Is that also an illusion? But there's blood. I can feel a strong impurity from that blood, sister. What is the meaning of this? What is true? I don't care. I just want the two of you to calm down. I don't want my friends to fight. Lloyd. Aren't you just an illusion? Why are you stopping to attack each other? Sister, don't you hate him for killing me? Well... Lord Regal, why don't you just start killing again? Why don't you go back to feeling guilty for having killed me like you always did? Mary in the chat, oh god, Lloyd, are you okay? David on the chat, on a happier note, I love these sequences. You guys are awesome. Now, you two fulfill your desires. Yes, this is right. If you kill each other, all your guilt will disappear. If you kill each other, it can never happen again. The guilt that is haunting you will finally have been punished. I am with the chat right now. Lloyd is bleeding really badly. Somebody should probably cast first aid. Both of you come back to your senses. Remember who we really need to fight. If you die, nothing is going to get resolved. If you kill each other, nothing will end. That is so idealistic. But idealism alone doesn't move people. People hate the one who killed those that they love. And they want revenge for those that have been killed. There needs to be punishment. No, if you kill each other, it will just bring forth even more hatred. And if you die, then it's all over. The people who were killed, all the bad things that have happened and the sadness will all be just forgotten. Fukushu. Revenge for a sin? Running away from the sin? But I am dead. What will you do with your feelings? Of course, Alicia's dead. But this wasn't what she wanted. Oh, if you really did this, you two would just be acting selfishly. You really are lied. And this Alicia is a fake. Alicia would never say any of this. Will you kill me? Don't let her confuse you. Both of you, I came for you. I'm sorry. I lost myself in the feeling of wanting my sins to be punished. But to die is not a punishment. The punishment is to be haunted by what you've done. And to that haunted person, I just closed my eyes and refused to listen. I let my anger get to me. It was just too deep. Well, what's important is that we stopped it before you died. But I don't think what happened is unforgivable. No matter what is painful, no matter how painful and how sad it is. Always just looking back is something you can't allow yourself to do. You're right. I too want to stop being trapped in the past. I mean, it doesn't suit people who are looking forward to who wish for a new world to be trapped in the past. So you just want to forget the past. You'll forget all the sacrifices that have been made. And you'll just toss away the sadness of those that have suffered. No, sins need to be punished. What is this? A knife? It's broken. It's a symbol for your past. I believe this is the right way to think about it. Yes. Yes, just to make sure that we will never again fight between us. So, this is my blood. Oh, I can use my blood to call forth another battle. Let me just do a quick save here before I do that. Also, you guys, Henoji in the chat, wonder why Mythos didn't want to try to recruit them. David in the chat, I think that at this point that ship has sailed. All that's left for Mythos is to try and make them fall into the same traps he did. Yeah, Mythos is like, Mythos imposing his own suffering on the others. If anyone would be that weak, that would vindicate him, right? Yeah, he's getting really desperate here. Henauchi, I agree with you. He's getting pretty desperate. David in the chat, I just really love how much each set of party members is struggling with one of Mythos' fatal flaws. It's so good. I mean, the same is true for Lloyd himself. Like, the only thing that is keeping him up is the fact that he refuses to give up on his idealism, which is probably partly because he was raised by a dwarf, and as we have learned from Dyke, is like dwarfs have their own set of idealism. But it's also because, like, Lloyd's idealism is not shallow, is not a kind of shallow idealism, because he doesn't believe in, like, cliche things like just, pure love, pure justice, something like this. He wants everything to be grounded. He's a pretty grounded person, and I think that's why he can do this. Those who are born alive are followed by sin. Yeah, let's whatever. Do you want to face that sin? So basically, around 3:37:15. Reference to originals then. Well then, fight me, you deep sinner. David in the chat, dwarfs are weird, we kind of love them for it. These things all look the same. But they all have different... Okay, this is the judge. Like, all of them have, like, different names. I want to defeat them all because I can. Honestly, though, to false flag a video that is streaming footage from a 20-year-old game that is currently only available on Steam in a very bad form, that is just ridiculous. Sorry that I'm getting back to that. But yeah, that wasn't hard. And Colette failed at cream stew. Oh well. Light fell into darkness along with the sins. But you followed the sin and became new light. And the power of the darkness came with you. So yeah, I erased my bloodstain. Am I healed now? So, mirror, magic, bloodstain. Those are the three things I'm noting down here. This is all very symbolic and all, and I'm not sure how much material I'm really getting out of it, but I'm still noting it down. So. Okay, we can't go here, so let's just go back there. I guess we have to go to the big building now. If I remember right, because that building hasn't had any use until now. Oh, feeling bad for Mythos is this kid's name. I should probably try to talk over it. So this was about how Mythos is actually like... this was about how Mythos is actually a pretty poor guy if you think about it. Because he went through so much being rejected by people, and now he really doesn't have anybody left on his side. And they all decide that they have to look out for each other. For each other. David yeah, it's super loaded with symbolism, but not necessarily the right symbolism. Honestly, I noticed that the religious symbolism in this game got pretty much less and less. Okay. Got less and less the further we got into it, because the more the religion was dismantled, the more we just got to deal with the spirits instead of the organized religion, which will play into my analysis, definitely. I'm just checking everything so I'm not missing anything. Doesn't take long anyway. Why am I not just... it's just 4 now. But yeah, I wonder where that wound was that Lloyd just took. It doesn't that hurt? Mary in the chat, I wanna feel bad for Mythos, but there are only so many times you can kidnap Colette before my goodwill runs out. That is quite fair. Okay, I guess this building is entirely useless. Good to know. Why is this building even here? Just for flavor, just to tell us that Valgaia is a pretty boring place? Okay, guess that was a useless building. Let's go in here. Okay, we were here already. I guess that's the wrong place too, so let's go back. It's only so many times you can kidnap Colette. Oceana in the chat, and it was so much blood. Seriously, like, how is he still feeling fine? What is this? This is... This is the Theris emblem. The Theris emblem? It's the key that opens the door to Mythos' castle. I just didn't know where it was. Then, as long as we have this, the trap should stop working. Let's continue on. Alright, let's move on. You got the Theris emblem. So it was just here. I guess, do we still have like the 3 things? Let me just check if the Theris emblem was pieced together from the 3 things, or if the Theris emblem just sprung into existence. Yeah, we still have those things. So let me look at the Theris emblem. A complicated golden symbol. A complicated golden crest. Its use is unknown. Lloyd is just too stubborn to be affected by severe blood loss, I guess, says Mary in the chat. So let's move on. So the Theris emblem is super interesting because it gains minor relevance in Dawn of the New World. Then again, I'd say it actually has major relevance if you think about it. David M in the chat, I think it sprung into existence because I think those 3 bosses are optional. Well, not the bosses, but like the golden things that you got just from freeing them. But I really want to think about what the Theris emblem even does. Because that kind of becomes very relevant in Dawn of the New World, but isn't really explained either. Theris emblem skit, I want to see the skit. Seriously, that was an amazing trap. The thing with the Theris emblem, huh?
エターナルソードはすごい力を持っているのね。興味深いわ。
それだけじゃないと思います。ロイド自身が強かったから。
そうね。その通りだわ。
So basically the Darius emblem itself, what they just said was like the Darius emblem was the trap itself. It showed them all their weaknesses as an illusion, which is very ironic given what we learn in the next game. But yeah, it's very ironic given what we learn in the next game. But it was the trap was made by the Darius emblem itself, and right now Prusea and Refill say that they feel like the power of everybody inside the Darius emblem. So they got it because they overcame the trap of the illusion. Feelings that we cannot withdraw.
みんながいなくなった時はヒヤヒヤしたぜ。まあでもこれでデリスエンブレムも手に入ったんだ。あとはミトスの野郎をどうにかすればいい。
辛いかもしれんが、こちらも引くことはできぬ。
そうだな。お互い引けないからこんなことになっちまってるんだな。考えてても始まらねえだろ。俺たちには時間がない。
そうだね。大丈夫。僕なら大丈夫だよ。行こう。
よし。大いなる実りを取り戻そう。
They're just talking about how they finally got the Darius emblem and how they're nervous because this might be the last battle. Ocean in the chat, skit. David in the chat, the Darius emblem is a thing in Fantasia too. Yeah, but I'm not sure what it does in that. David M in the chat, I think it's really cool that basically half of the dungeon is totally optional. Still, I'm going to look at it because it's there. But like, I don't think it's telling me much more because I think we've crossed like all the most necessary things in this game, honestly. You know what? Let's just fight the dragon. We'll do the optional things like in a different stream at a different day, probably in summer sometime. But I really want to be done with this. I hope you guys don't mind. So, yeah, there's a lot of optional stuff here, but right now let's just Fetus? Focus on defeating Mythos, not Fetus! Fetus! Focus on defeating Mythos! I am the guardian of the door. You who may not open the door. Dark Dragon is the name of this enemy, by the way. You must defeat me. Let's fight. Okay. David M, when you do the optional stream, you can get various and fight the last sword dancer and stuff. I can also do like the side quest with like Celis, I guess. There's a lot of side quests you can still do in the end game. So let's do... Oceano in the chat. Let's just Fetus. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, we're going to defeat Metis for now. Honestly, I think I got so much stuff out of this game already. I cannot focus too much on the... I got the key to Ventheim. Oh, it's called Ventheim in this game. I'll just write that down. It's called Ventheim in this version. Mary in the chat, that should be in a short. That's Let's Just Fetus. Okay. Time to Mythos. Mythos is ahead here. And the great fruit should be with him. Mina, everyone, this might be the last battle. Are you ready? I have no issues. I want to take the battle just as I am.
そして勝つ。
And I want to win.
ああ。勝つよ
Yes, let's win.
瑞穂の里のみんなやコリンや
For the people of Mizuho, for Korin,
臆病だった私を信じてくれたみんなのためにも
and for everybody who believed in me when I was scared.
そして自分の
And
ために
also for herself.
もう誰も私みたいな間違いは繰り返してほしくないから
Because I don't want anybody to suffer through what I have suffered to anymore.
自分が犠牲になればそれでいいなんて歪んだ考え方はダメだから
I don't want anybody to ever think again that it's okay to sacrifice yourself.
誰だってみんな当たり前に暮らしていいんだよね
I want everybody to live like it's natural.
この世界にいてもいいんだよね
I want them to know that it's okay for them to be in this world.
エルフ僕たちも
I want the people, the elves, and us.
その通りだ。
Yeah.
だから我々はこの戦いでミトスから大いなる実りを取り戻し、大樹を蘇らせなければならん。
And that is why we have to take the great fruit back from Mitos in this battle and let the great tree be reborn.
それがなければ、異種族の間のしこりを取り除くことはおろか。
We will never be if we don't do that. We will never be able to close the gap between those of different blood.
世界は滅亡します
That world
それは
will end.
悲しいことです
And it will be very sad. I'm sorry, Priscilla, please. And it will be very sad. What was that line?
私たちは世界を統合して新たな世界に新たな約束を結びましょう
When let's reunite the world. And in that new world, let's forge a new promise.
俺様が好きなやつも俺様が嫌いなやつ
Hey, no matter who I like or who I dislike,
俺様の住む世界にいていいってことだ
everybody is allowed to be in the world that I live in.
それが当たり前なんだ
I think that's just natural.
だから俺も逃げない
And that's why I'm not running away anymore. And that's why my hair is clipping through my arm right now. Whatever. How- Oceano in the chat wants a white shirt with Nanny's face in black and a quote under. Oh my god. Why? Why? Hop the score bunny. Hello Void. Well, this is a final dungeon type place.
生きてることが当たり前の世界を取り戻すために
Let's take back the world where everybody can live without needing justification for it. Warp. Warp. Home. I am going home.
ミトス僕の話を聞いて
Mitos, please listen to me.
やめよう
Please stop fighting.
世界を統合するために大いなる実りを返して
Just give us back the great fruit so we can reunite the world.
帰る。私は帰る。
Home. I am going home.
おかしいまるで人形みたいだ
This is strange. He's acting like a doll. What? Oh no. Thank you for bringing me all the way.
ようやく融合できたよ。ご苦労だったね。
I finally fused back together. Good work.
くそそういうことだったのか
So, damn it. So that's what you were doing.
ミトスマーテルはもう亡くなったんだよ
Mitos, Mattel is dead.
嘘をつくな。
Stop lying.
姉様は生きている。
My sister is alive.
僕がこうして
クルシスの奇跡に宿っているように。
Just like you carried me in that Crucius crystal.
それは生きているんじゃない。
That's not living.
生命体に体を奪われてるだけだ。
That's just having your body stolen by an inorganic life form.
それの何がいけないんだ。
And what is wrong about that?
何？
What?
どうせこの体に流れているのは僕たちを差別する人間とエルフの血だ。
It doesn't matter. This body still carries the blood of the humans and elves who have discriminated against us.
そんな汚らわしいものは捨てて無機生命体になった方がマシだよ。
Wouldn't it be much better to throw this body away and become an inorganic life form?
来て。言ってるのか？
Are you serious about this?
そう
Right.
見ろ。
Look.
無機生命体になれば姿形や成長の促進も思うがままだ。
If you're an inorganic being, then the way you look and your age too will be just what you want them to be.
みんなが無機生命体になればいい。
Everybody should just be inorganic beings.
前にも言っただろ。
I told you
差
before.
別をなくすには全ての命が同じ種族になるしかないのさ。
The only way to eliminate discrimination is to make all lives exactly the same.
お前は根本的に間違ってるぜ、ミトス。
You are wrong from the very basic beginning, Mythos.
差別ってのは心から生まれるんだ。
What gives rise to discrimination are the feelings of people.
そうだよ。
Right, Mythos?
相手を見下す心、自分を過信する心。
The feeling of wanting to look down on somebody else. The feeling of being overconfident in yourself.
そういう心の弱さが差別を作るんだと思う。
It's weaknesses of the heart like this that bring forth discrimination.
お前だってそうだろ。人やエルフを見下して家畜扱いしてさ。
And honestly, aren't you just the same? You look down on people and elves. And act like they're below you.
それは心の弱さだ。
Your heart too is weak.
このままでは無機生命体になっても変わらんな。差別はいくらでも生まれる。
It doesn't matter if everybody becomes inorganic. That will not change that discrimination will come back again and again.
じゃあハーフエルフはどこに行けばいい？
Then where should we half-elves go?
どこに行っても疎まれる。
We will always be rejected everywhere.
心を開いても受け入れてもらえなかった僕たちはどこで暮らせばよかったんだ。
We opened our hearts and nobody let us in. So tell me, where should we have stayed?
どこでもいいさ。
You can stay anywhere.
ふざけるな。
Don't make me laugh.
ふざけてなんかいない。
I'm not kidding.
どこだっていい。
You could have stayed anywhere.
自分が悪くないのなら。
If you'd liked it there, just stay there.
それが
No, we couldn't do that.
僕らの居場所が欲しかった。
All I wanted was a place for us.
おっと、被害者面は良くないぜ。そのお題目でお前がやったことは。
Hey now, playing the victim doesn't suit you. After all, you're the one who started this all.
到底相殺しきれない。
Okay, he's using one of those pseudo-Chinese sayings that I don't know, so I need to translate that very well right now, and I'm very sorry for that because, yeah. Because sometimes there are things I can't translate even though I know what the kanji mean. Because it's weird sayings that... Okay. You are... Okay, he's just saying you are absolutely wrong.
あなたのしたことで数えきれない人々が無意味な死に苦しめられた。
Because of what you've done, a countless number of people has uselessly suffered and died.
その人たちの痛みをあなたは感じていますか？
Can you feel the pain of all these people?
人は変わるものよ。
People can change,
たとえ今日が変わらなくても、
even if you can't change today.
1ヶ月後、1年後と時間が経つうちに必ず変化が訪れる。
Even if it takes months, even if it takes years, after a while, things will change.
すべては許されないかもしれません。
I know you can't forgive what happened,
でも償うことはできます。
but Tsuguna, what does that mean again? I know this word! God damn it! Sometimes I feel bad at my... sometimes I feel ridiculous. But we can make up for it.
あなたの中にも神様はいるでしょう。漁師っていう神様が。
Oh. Okay, I need to write this down because now Colette is saying, I believe that there's God inside you, a God inside you too. The God called a good heart. So I need to make... Colette is still a believer, even though she's heard that like her entire religion was fake. She still believes in something, and that is relevant to me, so I need to write that down. That is super relevant, actually. So I'm making a note. In fact, right now she's just switched to believing that people are their own gods, so yet now Colette is a follower of the religion of Übermenschlianism. I guess. No, basically, Colette does something that a lot of people, like, where I grew up, the Christianity that I grew up in was pretty much like this. Like, we were taught to not believe in God as a person, but as a concept that is just basically the goodness in the world. And to believe in that goodness in the world. And I think that's pretty much what Colette does. So, like, Colette is actually, from the very beginning, a very progressive Martel church follower, and I guess that's kind of what helped her. That's kind of part of the reason why all of this turned out the way it did. Good. So, what have you guys, but meanwhile I'm going to read some of your comments. So, David and DM, I mean, he's not wrong, the perks of this are great. Hop the Scar Bunny disagrees, that's not creepy at all. Oh, David in the chat, the Yggdrasil body is using Watashi. Yeah, that was probably, as you said, and yeah, he stopped doing this once he went full mythos, so that was like probably part of an indication that it was soulless. You were right about that. Hanochi in the chat, he and Priest even White Diamond would get along. Oh, definitely, definitely. Like if White Diamond was like, wait, we can make everyone gems, she would go along with that, definitely. Oh my god, somebody write that crossover now. Hop the Scar Bunny, why can't other games treat racism like this? And David in the chat, may I recommend Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? Actually, the interesting thing is, I've talked about that before, but like, a colleague of mine, like, who actually has her doctors now, wrote her master's thesis about this game, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, another Fire Emblem game, and Majora's Mask, and basically how they treat racism and like the interaction between different cultures. And it's a pretty good paper. There is an English version of it. If you want, I can try to link it, not here in the chat, but I can link it on the server, and you can spread it around among each other if you want. It's a really good paper if you want to read it. It touches upon all of this. It's a shorter version of the German paper, though, so it's not the full version, but it still gets the gist across. David M. in the chat, Lloyd's answer here is so interesting. Hop the Scar Bunny, have fun not having a soul, David. David in the chat, like, I think it's really neat how Lloyd just has such a straightforward view. People shouldn't discriminate against half-elves, so who cares what they think? Just live whatever you like. Yeah, Lloyd is so left. I'm just saying it, Lloyd is very left, and I agree with him. David, and I mean, Kratos lived for thousands of years as an angel and didn't lose his soul. As long as I don't let anybody destroy my body, I'll be fine. Henoji in the chat, it's interesting that they are going against being a homogeneous society. Yeah, that is actually something that I find really interesting too, because this kind of plays against the common idea of harmonic living in Japan. So there's some society criticism in here too, which I have to go into definitely. But like, Japan is like a very xenophobic society too, so there's definitely a lot of criticism in that regard too. But then again, I don't have to go into this because Christina Gemeinbauer already wrote her paper. She already goes into that, so I'd just be repeating what she wrote. Demonov, I thought, complaining about a scratched controller. I'm very sorry about that. Take care of your controllers, everyone. Mythos is obviously a bad guy and this plan is full of gaping holes. No kidding! David just likes precious crystals. Hanochi, I like how Tales of Symphonia has a realistic but hopeful ending. I mean, I don't know about realistic, but I know how... yeah, it's true. I like that not everybody just comes back to life and everybody's honky-dory. I agree with that. Colette is so good. David in the chat, come to think of it, the idea of the goddess being inside everybody kind of sounds similar to her justification that her life will spread out and fill the whole world. Henochi, yeah, Colette is truly practicing the golden rule, good aspects of her faith. David in the chat, back when she intended to sacrifice herself, and whoa, that's cool, oh man, please do, I'd love to read it. Yeah, it would be interesting to read. Okay, yeah, okay, after I'm done with this, I will link it in my server. If you guys aren't in the server yet, please request the link. You can join anytime. I can't share links here in the chat, I'm sorry. YouTube doesn't allow it. But, yeah, I will share the paper in the server. Alright, continue on.
許しを請うと思っているのかバカバカしい
Koto. Wait, what is he saying here? Are you thinking that I'm begging for forgiveness? You really are idiots.
神様なんていない
There is no God.
だから僕は僕の理想を追求し続ける
That is why I am just following my own ideals. Okay, this is also relevant. Sorry, I need to write that down too. Mythos says, I am an atheist, I am the Ubermensch. Mythos is basically doing the Ubermensch thing right now. Like, he's literally doing the Ubermensch thing because he even gave himself superpowers. So basically, Mythos is just taking the Ubermensch to the Uber level. By the way, the German term is Übermensch. So we have some Nietzsche in here for good measure. And Nietzsche is relevant for religion because he talked a lot about religion. So I need to finish writing this. Suddenly we have like a lot of relevant material again. Holy crap. After a drought for quite a while. I guess in the end it all comes down to faith again. But in the end the story is very much about idealism. So, Blue Mage in the chat, if Lloyd is like, if people want to be racist, then screw them. And I agree wholeheartedly. Agreed. Same. Hop the Scar Bunny. What's the Übermensch philosophy again? It's basically like, you don't have a higher purpose in living, so live for yourself. Don't live without seeking justification by anybody else to live. And basically, then you can do everything, more or less. It's very simplified, as I just put it. Okay, so
僕の居場所が大地になく、無機生命体の千年王国すらも否定するのなら、
if I'm not welcome on Earth, if I'm not welcome on the planet, and my plan to create a 1,000-year empire of inorganic beings was rejected too,
僕はデリスカーラーンに新しい世界を作るだけだ。
then all that remains to me,
姉様と二人の世界を。
then all that remains to me is to build a new world on Theris Karlan, a world just for me and my sister.
誰一人何もできはしないのさ。
Oh, we're fighting baby mythos. I love baby mythos. I love baby mythos. Let me just... I love that baby mythos is stronger than adult mythos. And I love that his icon is adorable as hell. The Blue Mage, I think it's Nietzsche. It is Nietzsche, yes. Demon of Thy Thought, I really do not agree with Jordan Peterson. He's also not a real doctor. I do not agree with that man a lot. That man uses a lot of rhetorical fallacies that I really cannot agree with. But that's just me. So he's just annulled all of my stat boosts, but that's okay, I have my casters. What did I want to do again? Oh yeah, I want to heal. I wanted to heal. I sometimes just lose my train of thought. Oh god damn it! She needs. God damn it! This is bad. You take a panacea bottle. I take a panacea bottle. And I'm using a treat. And another treat. I don't know what the red means, but apparently it cannot be cured. Okay, we can take him out. We can take him out. It's okay. It's possible. I love how his wings are rainbow colored. It's really cool. Okay, we're very close to the end, by the way. Yeah, we can take... Yeah, I've more than half of his power down. I can do this. I love that they have, like, unique dialogue just for this. I love that they have, like, unique dialogue just for this battle. I will have to listen to it more closely. It's okay. I love how waste that still gives you power even if you're already revived. That way it can't go just into empty. I really like that fact. Too many games have like situations where you can just end up going into empty with moves like this. So he poisoned me. Time to unpoison. Oh god. You use a panacea bottle too. But we can do this, it's not that hard. Do I still have a treat? I still have one treat. I have one treat and I'm using it. God damn it, I really need to focus, so I hope you don't mind. I'm seeing that you're writing in the chat. I will respond to it. You can keep writing. You can keep writing, oh gosh. Ouch! I do like that he still has like all these holy things. even though he doesn't believe in anything holy, he still has all these holy skills, which just underlines that, like, the religion that he made is he's his own god, basically, in his own religion. What he's praying to, the belief, is it's all in his own, his own mindset. So I might definitely have to look at the Übermensch in regards to mythos. Ouch! Time to save the guy! We almost have him. Give me a lemon shell. There we go! So, let's check on you guys. It's not over yet, says Lloyd. Why do you say that? Don't say that. It's not helping if you say that. Alpha! No! 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 Why would you do that? Why does he look like the end boss of Kingdom Hearts? Why does he look like the end boss of Kingdom Hearts 1? Why? How did he do that? When did he do that? When did he do? I forgot about this. I forgot about this. Oh no. Oh no. David M. Oh, thanks. Dupin in the chat. This isn't even my final form. God damn it. Henoji in the chat, he turned into a shadow. Oh my god. We've gone full Nomura here. Full JRPG. We've gone full JRPG. I love that it's like a remix of like all of the boss battle themes. It's not just one, it's like remixing all of it. I've used all my tweets. I feel bad. I feel useless. God damn it, god damn it. Do we still have life bottles? There are life bottles. There are life bottles! God damn it, I did not... Fah! No! So let me just give her a lemon gel. Why is this happening? bottle for the healer. Okay, I'm just healing everything. I should have put Salas in the party. God damn it. What is Colette doing? Holy judgment! Oh! Suddenly Colette just... Whoa! Colette just mysticked all over us all of a sudden. I didn't even know you could do that in this version of the game. But there it went. God damn it. Mary in the chat, Colette, sweetie, you are amazing.
ミトス、さよならだ。
なんだか悲しいね。
でも俺たちは勝ったんだ。
Ah, we won! Oh, I didn't notice for a moment that we actually won. Oh god! I got an extra max. How does that even help me? Oh well. Is it for like extra max? Is it for New Game Plus? Anyway, we defeated Mythos. Here is his Crucius Crystal. So, Colette said it's kind of sad.
ミトスが
It's Mythos!
アリシアと同じです。
It's the same as with Alicia.
クルシスの奇跡がある限り。
As long as the Crucius Crystal exists, as long as the Crucius Crystal exists, Mythos continues living.
そしていずれは奇跡に支配される。
And one day, the crystal will control me.
ミトス、
Mythos,
もうお前たちの正義ごっこに付き合うのはごめんだ。
I don't want to... Okay. I'm sick of watching you play justice all over the place.
さっさと奇跡を壊せ。でないとデリスカーランは離れていく。
Just destroy my crystal already. If you don't do that, Darius Kalon will leave.
ミトス、お前。
Mythos, you...
早くしろ。
Just do it already.
僕も僕ではなくなる。
I'll just stop being me anyway.
ライド、ミトスを助けて。
Light, please save Mythos.
ミトスのままで行かせてあげて。
Please just let him be himself.
わかった。
I know.
さよならだ。僕の影。僕が選ばなかった道の最果てに存在するもの。
Goodbye, my shadow. You who exists at the end of the way I did not choose. This is a very powerful lie. I want to write down that line because it just makes it very clear that like Lloyd's philosophy and Mythos' philosophy are at the same time very close, but on the other time diametrically opposed. And like we definitely have some Freudian, not Freudian, I mean some Jungian, why did I say Freudian? Some Jungian traits in there, because this isn't the first time they mentioned shadow and darkness in that context, so it definitely is in there. I don't know if it's intentional or just a consequence of how this game is structured. But whew, almost got it. So there we go. So let's see what you guys in the chat have been saying before I go on. Demon of the Thought, to each his own, I guess. Honestly, I'm not gonna argue politics with anybody. This is not what I'm here for. And it's not like arguing politics is anybody ever convinced about politics, so let's just enjoy life together, like Lloyd says. Honestly. Let's just enjoy each other's presence. Let's live by the rule of live and let live. So, Hop the Skull Bunny, how are 3 party members poisoned because Mythos is an asshole? David M, I would say young Link because of the trauma of a child being caught between an adult role forced on him and make a child world he no longer fits. Mythos and Link both had to grow up too fast. That is very true. Like, a lot of Mythos's, like evilness just comes from... This is actually pointed out, I think, in a side game that only released in Japan, where, we see a scene of when Mattel was still alive, and Mattel is talking to Kratos, and Mattel tells him that she's worried about Mythos because he's been acting weird, and she thinks it's just he's too young to handle all of this and it's breaking him. And of course she's right. So David, the red is weakness, which is not a physical ailment. Oh, that's why the panacea bottle didn't work. The more you know. David I love that Mythos' final form, weak sauce though the fighters, is a macamate of the 3 optional bosses you fought, representing his fatal flaws! Oh, you're right! That is cool! Mythos' final boss represents flaws. That's why they looked like mechs, now it makes sense. That makes sense! Awesome, thanks for pointing it out. So, he's literally wearing his weaknesses in armor, David. If I was writing about psychology, there would be a lot I would could be able to say about that. Dupin9, the joke wasn't dumb. Thank you for making it. It was nice. Colette is a sweetie who is amazing. So, Demon of the Thought, I can tell you're different from the others in that you didn't kick me out before mentioning the Forbidden Doctor's name. Kudos for your maturity. As again, why would I kick you for having a different political opinion from me? If we just built walls between us based on our different politics, we'd never interact with each other, and that's not what I want to do. We can't just enjoy philosophizing about a video game together without tearing each other's heads off. And I think as long as we can do that, we're all fine. I don't want to be like the racists in this game. And I don't think any of us should be like that. So, David loves his final speech. I absolutely like it too. So, David M is happy to help. I'm happy too. Oh, David M has to leave. Ah, that's a shame. But yeah, we're done here for today, so... So yeah, let's do that.
僕は僕の世界が欲しかった。だから僕は後悔しない。僕は何度でもこの選択をする。
I wanted a world for myself, so I have no regrets. I would always make the same choices that I have done.
この選択をし続ける。
I will keep making that choice.
俺たちの世界にいてもよかったのに。
I wouldn't have had a problem with letting you live in our world.
バカ野郎。
You idiot! So the two swords speak. They fuse back together into the Eternal Sword because this was the last battle and I don't need to use swords anymore. The contractee who held me by the old contract is gone. Now you are the new master of the contract. What do you want to... What is your wish to this sword?
二つの世界をあるべき姿に。
Return the two worlds to the way they were supposed to be. Mary in the chat, gosh, Lloyd is such a good kid, it's killing me. Okay, I need to talk about this because apparently animated sequences are not allowed in this world. So, hello. I don't know. I don't want to talk over this though. It's a really nice scene. Oh, there's the spirits! All of the spirits appear. All spirits appear briefly when Lloyd reunites world.
戻ってきたのか。
Are we back? What is happening now? They are the spirits. Why are you here? Your wish has been granted. However, there is no cage. Without a threat of mana, the world will die. What do you mean?
もともと世界は滅亡を防ぐために二つに分けられたのだ。
The world was originally split into two to prevent it from being destroyed.
あるべき姿に戻れば世界を支えるマナーは不足する。
Now that it is back in the way it was supposed to be, the mana does not suffice to nourish the world.
大地は消滅しようとしてい
The
る。
earth is dying.
そんなごたくはどうでもいい。それよりどうしたら大地を守れるんだ。
Okay, we don't need any more explanations. Just tell us how to protect the world.
二つの世界を支えるため大樹をくさびとする。
We need in order to nourish the two worlds, we need the world tree as an anchor.
大地の滅びを防ぐにはそれしかない。
In order to prevent the world from dying, this is the only way.
大樹カーラーンを目覚めさせるんですね。
So we need to awaken the great Kalan tree.
そうか。
Right.
ロイド、急いで。デリスカーラーンが遠くへ行っちゃう前に。
Light, quickly, before Darius Kalan gets away too far.
大いなる実りにデリスカーラーンのマナを照射しないと。
We need to feed Darius Kalan's mana to the great fruit.
よし。頼む。エターナル
All right, I beg on you, Eternal Sword.
すでにデリスカーランは大地の引力圏を離れようとしている。
Darius Kalan is already leaving Earth's orbit.
これを引き止めることはかつてのユグドラシミトスすらできなかったことだ。
Not even Mythos Yggdrasil as he used to be would have been able to return it now.
それでもやるのか。
Will you still try? Yes.
エクスフィアで強化していても体が持たないだろう。それでも本当にやるのか。
Your resonance with your X-Sphere might be too much for your body. Will you still do it?
やるったらやるんだよ。
I already told you I would.
なきゃどうしようもないだろうが。
I mean, what would I even do if I didn't?
承知した。
Understood. Is Sinna in the chat? Okay, I'm back. I thought you were finishing the game and it's still going. You're literally here for the ending. Welcome back.
どうしてだ。マナが弾き返されちまう。
What is going on? The mana is flowing back.
死んでしまっているんだわ。
Maybe the great seed is already dead.
待て。
Wait,
行かないでくれ。
don't leave.
頼むから目覚めてくれ。
Please just awaken. Oh look, wings. It looks like Darius Kalan stopped.
どうしたんだろう。エターナルソードも消えちまったの。
But why? The Eternal Sword already disappeared.
エターナルソードが。
The Eternal Sword.
よかった。
これが最後の願いだ。
This is my last sword, Eternal Sword.
目覚めさせて。
Please awaken the great fruit.
頼むから目
I
覚めてく
beg
れ
on
よ。
you. I beg on you. Just awaken it.
目覚めろ。大樹カーラー。
Please, great Kalan tree. Awaken. There's Tabitha. There's Martel's soul and the souls of the Mikos. Aww. Great Spirit Mattel.
私はマーテル。
My name is
そして
Mattel,
大いなる実りそのもの。
and I am the
人々の
great seed
希望
itself.
そしてロイド。あなたの希望が私を蘇らせた。
あなたがミトスの姉さん？
いえ、ミトスの姉であったマーテルは私の中の一人に過ぎません。私はマナーそのものであり、大樹そのもの。大いなる実りに吸い込まれたたくさんの少女たちの象徴。大樹と寄り添うために誕生した新たな精霊。そして種子は今、私と共に新たな目覚めを迎える。
There we go! There's the tree.
これが大樹カーラーン。
Is this the great Kalan tree?
とても大きくて、
It is so big!
これが大樹の未来の姿。
This is what the
でも今は
tree
まだ
will...
小さな芽。
But this is what the tree will look like in the future, but right now it's still small.
どうしたら大樹を守れるんだ？
Okay, wait.
この大樹を慈しみ愛すること、その約束が果たされる限り、私もこの木を守りましょう。
約束する。もしも木が枯れそうになっても、必ず俺たちが食い止める。
ではロイド、代表としてあなたにお願いします。契約の証としてこの大樹に新たな名前を。大樹カーラーンはかつてエルフがこの大地にやってきた時、彼らを守る者としてここに植えられた木。新たによみがえったこの木はエルフと人とその狭間の者すべての命を守る存在だからこそ、この木には新しい名前が必要です。
ロイド、名前を決めてよ。私たちみんなの木に。
この木は世界をつなぐくさびなんだよな。よし、決めた。この木の名前は
And that was Tales of Symphonia. Okay, I need to explain the scene just now. So Tabitha merged with the spirits of the Mikos who have died so far, as well as Martel's spirit, which gave rise to a new... And Martel's spirit wasn't the great fruit. So this gave rise to a new salmon spirit, and that salmon spirit's name is Martel. And now she is the spirit of the tree itself. She is the tree itself. She's the tree's mana. She gives birth to mana. She's the mother of mana. And however, the tree will not survive if it just stands there and nobody cares for it. People need to give it affection. People need to care for it. And for that, Lloyd and Colette, especially Lloyd, they swear to protect this tree. And even if it seems as if it was going to die again, they will do anything to keep it alive. Lloyd is thus named the protector of the tree, and he is thus given the task to give the tree a name. And though we don't see it in this ending, because the ending cuts off before he says the name of the tree is Yggdrasil. So the implication is that Lloyd believes that what brought back the tree from the dead wasn't just his own hope, as Martel says, but also the life force of mythos, which resonated in his X-sphere, and brought back the dead tree. And does everybody who died to protect the world, and like willingly protect the world, the Mikos who died, Mythos who died, Martel who died, they all live on as part of the world tree now. They are all saving the world now by giving it mana. And all that is needed to maintain this is to give the world tree affection. And the world tree bears the name of the two siblings who died for it, Mythos and Martel. And the spirit bears Martel's name. And what I find especially interesting is... with this ending, the legend that used to be a lie has now become the truth. Because the legend that the world fell into ruin because of the war, and mana was running out. And then the hero's life itself became the mana. And the goddess tasked the chosen, the Miko, to help keep her awake. The legend has now become true. Because now Mythos' life has really become the mana, has really become the world tree. And the goddess Mattel is now a spirit. The goddess Mattel now exists as a summon spirit. As a spirit. So they actually ended up making Mattel's religion true. They changed the lie into reality. And I find that fascinating. Lloyd's Hope single-handedly, with the help of his friends, changed Mythos' lie into a reality. Is Sina in the chat? Lies can influence and change reality. Yes, they can. But like, this was very much a thing that I think couldn't have happened if nobody had really tried to follow the ideals through so much. They changed, basically they took like these religious beliefs and made them true. Hop the Skarbani in the chat. This is not Danganronpa Woogie 3. I mean, it really isn't it. It's basically the opposite of that, more or less. Hanoji in the chat. Tabitha was praying to Mattel, I'm guessing. Well, the thing is, the thing with Tabitha is, she was originally built to be a vessel for Mattel, and she was acting very robotic before. So, and Mythos, they never knew why she wasn't functioning, but like after Mythos saved her and after she almost broke because he attacked her, she was suddenly acting like very much like Mattel. Like she was speaking normally, she was she knew a lot more than it seemed, and it just felt like actually she was finished suddenly. Like she was actually ready to fulfill the duty she was built for. So she took in Mattel's spirit like she was meant to take it in. Like she felt that she was supposed to do that now, but she also took in the spirits of all the other Mikos, which created the summon spirit Mattel. So the Mikos also got to do what they were meant to do. They became part of the goddess Mattel. They became her angels. Oceano in the chat, it's like Persona 2, a rumor became real. That is cool. Hanoji in the chat, this was a real joy. Thank you for streaming, Nanny. I'm very glad that you guys enjoyed this. I'm just gonna let the outro play out. Since David isn't here right now, I will not like start up Dawn of the New World now. But it will probably be better for me if I stop a little earlier today anyway, because I still have to do some homework. Isina in the chat, hey, have you heard that Persona 2 will be getting a movie adaptation? Wait, what? That is happening? What? 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 I missed that. I was in streaming hell. Is that true? Wait. Oh, there's still something. Welcome home! Grandma. Oh, the Lady Miko. No, Grandma, I'm not the Miko anymore. You're right. You did well, Colette. Welcome back, Colette.
そうか。クラトス様はデリスカーラーンと共に最果ての旅へ出るか。お前たちはどうするね。ミセリアトエラへ帰るのか。
いいえ、私たちはまた新しい土地を目指します。
少しでもハーフエルフたちが受け入れられるように世界を回るんだ。
So, okay, Colette is just welcomed home. Altesta was just told that Kratos has left Earth on Deriskalan to go on a journey on the comet. The Sage siblings will go on a journey to try and stop racism forever. Sheena comes back home. She's welcomed. Everybody welcomes her back home.
私たちの目の前には新世界が広がってるんだ。棟梁の起こしたイガグリ流をみんなに知らしめないと。
ああ、いつか口縄が戻ってきた時のためにもな。
そうさ。みんな
So they all are hoping that Kuchinaba will come back too.
立派な隠密集団にする
And they want to rebuild Mizuho. Like make it even greater.
出しゃばって俺様を追放したりするから世界が大変なことになったじゃねえか。
ではミコよ、どうするという。
So Celos wants to
元
go.
シルバラント領のイセリアに和平の使者を送るんだよ。
使者？誰を使いに出すのだ？
瑞穂の里のシーナがいいんじゃないかな。因縁があるんだから。
死の使者から平和の使者か。
So Celos is now badgering to the king to name Sheena the diplomat for Tessala to Silverrand because he believes she can do it. This is why I ship these two.
私やっと自分を取り
Also, he wants to catch the Pope.
時間が動き出したの。
Presea is saying that her time is moving again,
信じられる？
even though that 18 years have
8
passed.
歳になったのよ。
She's already 28 years old. Regal knows it now.
アリシアと話していたの
Were you talking to Alicia? Is he's asking?
先ほど鉱山の一部を破壊した。これで新たなエクスフィアが採掘されることはないだ。
So he just destroyed the X-Sphere means and toys to make sure that like no more X-Spheres will be
我が
mined.
社の総力をもって復興に協力する。新たな世界づくりのために。
Regal wants to help rebuilding efforts, and Presea wants to help him with that
きっとそれを望んでいると思う。
because she thinks that like her dad family would like her to do that.
本当にデリスカーラーンへ行くのか。
So
クルシスのハーフエルフがいては他のハーフエルフたちが住む場所を失う。この騒ぎの責任
so Kratos is taking all the half elves from Crucius and all the other half elves who have nowhere but else to go to Darius Karlan, and they're trying to make a new home for them there.
クルシスの所有していたエクスフィアたちを宇宙に流す。結局最後までお前を巻き込んでしまったな。
So he wants to throw all the X-Spears that Crucius was using into space so nobody can use them ever again. That's an amazing plan.
我らをデリスカーラーンへ運んでくれ。
父さん、
He called him dad the last time as Kratos asks him to send them all to Darius Karlan with the Eternal Sword. And he also apologized to Lloyd to drag him into all of this. Oh, there's the 2 moons now. There's 2 moons in the sky again because this planet has 2 moons.
母さん。父さんは
Hey, Mom,
行っちゃったよ。
Dad went away.
よかったんだよな。
But I think this is fine.
止めなくて。
I guess it's okay, I didn't stop him.
ロイド、
Lloyd,
おめえ、本当は
Lloyd,
一緒に行きた
didn't
かったん
you
じゃ
just
ないのか
want to go with him? No,
俺には
I
俺の
have my
やる
own
べきことがある。
things to do.
父さんには父さんのやるべ
And
き
he has his own things to do.
それにここには親父も
And anyway, I still have another dad here.
なら、私はもう何も言わんよ。
Yeah, I guess if that's so, then we don't have to talk about it again.
母さんのそばに置いていくから。
Hey, Mom, I'll leave his sword with you. Well then, I'll go. So he's leaving that sword at the grave of his mother, and he's leaving for his X-Sphere journey. And there's this picture that I always kind of felt like was looking kind of off because Colette and Presea look like they have again lost their souls. I'm sorry, I know I'm ruining it, but like, look at this picture. Colette and Presea just look like their X-Spheres have eaten them again. Okay, for one last time, let's look at the chat again. Okay, about the Persona 2 movie that you mentioned. It's just a rumor. Chill. Make it real. I think Isuna is just trying to use the power of rumors to make it real. Oh god, if that was... I wish it really was that easy. I wish that really... But maybe we could make it. Dupin9 in the chat. Isuna, you had us there. Hop the score money. Academic Nanny is about to be replaced with Nerd Nanny. I think they're very closely adjacent to one another. Isuna in the chat, I want those movies so hard. Have you seen the anime trailer for Persona 2? It's amazing. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I agree. I would love to have, like, a movie adaptation of Persona 2. Like, I think it lends itself to that actually a lot better than the newer Persona games, honestly, I think, structure-wise. Dupin9, did you guys also hear the rumor that Persona 2 is getting a remake? I'm not falling for this again. Oceano, Eagle just can't stop with the handcuffs. He really can't. A sinner in the chat, have you guys heard the rumors about Persona 5 Extra Arena? Supposedly the Phantom Thieves will be fighting the Masked Cycle while on a hunt for the legendary Crystal Skulls, you guys. Hop the score bunny around Persona 2 with P5 style of gameplay so bad. Oh god, I agree with all of this. I agree with all of you so hard. Oceano in the chat, they look like, what the shit is that? Like, what are these two even doing? God damn it. Everybody else is looking fine. Everybody else is looking, like, slightly low-res quality, but, like, fine. But, like, just Colette and Presea are just dead inside. Colette doesn't, like, Presea doesn't even seem alive anymore. Mary in the chat, this game was a great trip, honestly. I'm so glad, you guys. So, with this, I've mostly finished my material collection for my master thesis. I'll probably still do some side quest stuff, and so if I need more, Atlas Hyas, please, is in the chat. So I'll probably still do more side quest collection if I do need, like, more, material in the end, but I think I've got so much material. Oh my god, I stopped counting the pages. It is insane how much material I've gathered for this. I really think I can start cataloging. Thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you for helping me so much with this whole journey. This was amazing. Those were some of the best things I've done in my life, honestly. I've rarely felt this fulfilled. And after a lot of requests, and also my own desire to do so, I think tomorrow I'll start a playthrough of Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. I will probably not be streaming quite as often as with this because I have to work on my paper, but I'll do that for fun while doing other things. It was a lot of fun doing this with you guys. Thank you so much. Game clear data! Oh, save shimasu. Yeah, let's save the game clear data. There, we have game clear data. What do we do with game clear data? Are you finished saving? Yes. And it fades out. Hanojin that said, yay, Tales of Symphonia 2. I agree. I love that game. I am sorry. Any excuse to play it is a good excuse. So. Oh hey, we have unlocked the sound test. Yes. We can listen to all the voices. The voices will talk to us now. Who is that? Whose voice is that? Who is that? Who is that? like Arch, but Arch isn't in this game. Why are Arch's voice clips in this game? This is Arch's voice. Why are Arch's voice clips in this game? And also she's saying spells that she doesn't know. Mary in the chat, I think that might be Colette. It's not Colette. It's way too high-pitched. Did they just... Did they just put the entire Fantasia cast's voice clips on this game? Or are those just NPCs who sound like them? Oh, that was Phonema. That was Phonema. And those won't play? What is the sound test? Isina in the chat. Alright, see ya, Nanny. Have fun. Later. Isina in the chat. Was there a lolly screaming exploder? I think this is worth an entire stream on its own. What the hell? What have I uncovered? Game record 70 hours. Oh god, I played 70 hours of this. Holy hell. Well, I guess that's just fine. If we do a continue and we select the clear data. Oh, this starts a new game plus. I get it. Good. I think I've tortured you all enough. Thank you all. This was a lot of fun. Henoji in the chat is thanking for the Japanese practice. I thank you very much for bearing with my weird translations. This was great. Maybe again one day. See you later!